Cardinal Raymond Burke, a prominent critic of Pope Francis within conservative circles in the United States, had his first private audience with the pontiff in 7 years on Friday. This encounter followed the Pope's recent decision to curtail some of Burke's Vatican privileges. When asked about the meeting outside his residence in Rome, Burke wryly remarked, "Well, I'm still alive." The 75-year-old cardinal, clad in a floor-length black overcoat and hat with rosary beads in hand, declined to elaborate on the discussion's specifics. Vatican records indicate that this was his first private audience with Pope Francis since November 10, 2016. While the meeting was listed on the Pope's official schedule, customary confidentiality left the topics of conversation undisclosed. In the previous month, during a regular meeting with Vatican officials, Pope Francis disclosed his decision to revoke certain privileges from Burke, including a rent-subsidized apartment. The Pope expressed concerns that Burke was actively working against the Church and the papacy, fostering disunity. On Friday, when questioned about the apartment, Burke chose not to provide further details. Cardinal Burke holds a revered status among traditionalists, particularly in the U.S., where he frequently appears on conservative Catholic media outlets critical of the Pope. His relationship with Francis has been strained since the early years of the papacy. In 2014, a year after Francis assumed the papal office, Burke was removed as head of a Vatican tribunal. Subsequently, he assumed a largely ceremonial role after criticizing the Church's direction under Francis. Burke's confrontational stance persisted in October, when he, along with other cardinals, challenged a global synod and sought clarification on whether the Church could bless same-sex couples. Francis, in a public response, hinted at a qualified approval, and the Vatican formalized its policy on such blessings in a doctrinal document on December 18th. Before the synod last October, Burke played a central role in a conservative gathering near the Vatican, calling for a defense against what he deemed the poison of confusion, error, and division in the Church. Additionally, in 2016, Burke was one of 4 cardinals who openly challenged the Pope on doctrinal issues related to the family.